Thank you so much, Dana and Antoine. Lou Rosato, welcome to the Innovate stage.
Thank you, Caitlin. How are you?
We're so excited to have you. So
excited to be here. Thank you.
Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it.
Even more excited. Ben brought the Sixers and the Knicks into town. I'm from Philadelphia, so just don't mind me for the time being.
Okay, we'll let you stay on stage just for now then, okay? But no, I want to start off by getting your perspective on the wider operations industry. We've really seen BlackRock be a leader in innovation in the space, and now that in the US, T+1 has been in place for around 2 years now. What are some of the top other areas that operations teams are focusing on?
If I can just illustrate it for a moment, the number one reason we have operations is to enable our business and our platform to support the capacity for our clients. So, number one principle of BlackRock, client. Underneath that is the firm strategy. If you think about the operational strategy, Caitlin, it's really, again, to give you an image, 5 pillars. We have a technology called Aladdin. That's our proprietary workflow. It goes end to end, from risk to investment to trading to post-trade to accounting, all the way through the life cycle. It's very dependent on interacting with our ecosystem. Now, the number 2 pillar is let's get more real-time data. We have it internally. You all have it in your systems. We need to move that data to and from, and we want to get higher quality data moving from it. Pillar number 3, how do we do that? Interoperability. This is what we're talking about right now, okay, as it relates to Symphony. So the interoperability is key, that we can live on our own platform, get that data quality up, move it, and then go to that 4th pillar, which is really most of what's been talked about up to this point all day long here, which is intelligent workflow. We call it AI or Aladdin intelligence, but we're letting in, obviously, more automation in the workflow, get our proprietary platform to get the data quality up higher, move it faster, make it more accurate, get it through that bridge, which is what Symphony is for us today, okay, then to make better decisions with the data, and then get to the 5th pillar, which is finality. Hey, we've taken risk, we've implemented trades, we're now settled, we're cleared, we moved margin. Collaterals reconciled, et cetera. So the 5 pillars is what I'm going to talk about. And you want to get into then operations. What's the current focus on that for us? Okay. There's a lot. I'd say, if you go back to the idea that we have better access to data today, we have better tools or technology like Symphony. Embedded in that technology are then things that allow us to increase the throughput, to be more agile, or to speed information flowing through the process, to get more accurate with that information. And the key here, as it relates to Symphony and our strategy around it, has been to create that interoperability. I heard it almost in every single facet of today's conversation. And what's embedded in Symphony is really more powerful for us when we think of AI as an example. We have movement in data in our own workflow in Aladdin. It knows and it's smart when it has a status. Now I can have a chatbot or the integration of Aladdin to Symphony move that data out to my counterparty, my bank, my agent, get it into their workflow in a structured way, have it secure, but also then move it back and forth between our mutual workflows more intelligently. And that's exactly what it's doing.
Yeah, no, thank you so much. That really ties into what we've been talking about all day, and really at the heart of the partnership between BlackRock and Symphony. And we're really excited to have the Symphony Aladdin integration now live, and thank you to all the work that you've done in that.
And before you go further, just to go for the room again, operations is really the plumbing.
Yeah.
It's not very glamorous stuff moving through. We don't want to have to insert operational folks in or people to identify and clear exceptions. We want to get more precise in moving data to make decisions, to put that focus back on the client, and it's really the technology that's allowing them to do that.
Yeah. So how would you, going off of that, how would you say that your interactions with the external brokers has been impacted by the Aladdin integration, or what you're looking to do in moving that further along the line?
BlackRock saw along with our capital markets partners, our servicing banks, who all made some form of original commitment to using Symphony to collaborate. We were there early. I'd say BlackRock was a little slow maybe to build that where we are today in that integration from our core platform in. And that was mainly because of the prioritizations and all the things that we have to worry about that are discretionary or non-discretionary. Well, we got there. The original idea was always to use the bridge or this point of interoperability, Capture data, keep it structured, move it to and from the workflow. And a lot of what we're doing right now with most of the firms in the room that have some connection to BlackRock through Symphony is really getting the data away from that low-grade, email-driven, file, friction-like workflow to bring it back in. And we're in the early phases of that. Once we built that first integration to Aladdin, we had another, and we have 5 more queued up, and they're easy to build. And now we're going, hey, let's get back to the table and collaborate with you all, our capital markets, our broker, and our custodian partners as a concentration to then, let's see how we can move those data points to make better decisions to and from our mutual workflows. Hey, everyone has a 5-pillar strategy. They have their own version of Aladdin or multiple versions of. Here's the bridge to get it back. Increase the throughput, make better decisions with the data.
Yeah, really having a mutually beneficial workflow. Yeah. And it's been really great to see the feedback.
Collective intelligence into the platform, and with Symphony being a bridge for that.
Yeah.
With tools that are embedded to allow for that are easy to use.
Yeah.
Like absolutely. We heard today, right?
Absolutely. Speaking of what we talked a little bit about today, we saw earlier in the Agent Studio demo that we're starting, the industry's starting to shift away from seeing chat as a tool and more chat as an interface for some AI agents. How do you envision BlackRock Aladdin and Symphony working together in the future to create more intelligent workflows?
That's been the key for us. It's the integration of the platforms layered in with then the ecosystem we're part of that are collaborating the same way or investing in the same idea. I'm walking around with some of the folks in the room. I saw my partners in the broker world. I have the chatbot running. We have communication to and from our firms, identifying statuses within the trade lifecycle to move data back to each other to mitigate a problem, move it to finality. Yeah. It's real. I'll show it to you if you haven't seen it. I'll share it to you. I wish I could put it on the screen today. It's very complicated to share that type of data, but the reality is it's that accessible now. It's technology. You're right. It's not a tool alone. It is the mechanism to move and integrate our workflow through our core platforms.
Yeah. No, it's really been great to see us moving how far we've come from the simple, automating chats to really having this intelligent agent-led future and the entire trade context going through this entire process. So,
by the way, free-form chat in itself was a monumental thing for us when I go through the business continuity planning that went on at COVID to now have a secure way to communicate, where that was missing. So it's started there and it's levered into obviously the embedded technology that's available to us all via the platform.
Yeah, absolutely. BlackRock's been really an incredible partner. We really appreciate all the work you've done. Lou, thank you so much for your individual effort into all of this. We really appreciate it, and for being such a driving force of innovation in this industry.
Well, thank you and the Symphony team, but also thank the folks in the room that are collaborating there, all our partners at BlackRock, our brokers and our servicing bank relationships. It's really, it's our collective intelligence, but the leverage we create from that's actually going much faster now because of that commitment.
Yeah, no, it's been great to see.